Oh, he got.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
I don't know. It's doing that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints.
No. I'm playing against somebody that's playing with the Saints.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Dalton going to throw right away. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. I think defensively,
I don't know why I can't hear my voice.
First quarter, he's going to get some catches when they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position
I heard it at
every
first.
series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
A great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. To throw here, Dalton looking for Thomas. He's got him.
Oh my God, you sitting right.
A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wirtz and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll set up a throw. This is Smith with a grab. A big play there for Philly. 52 yards. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Caught on a slant. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, it was third and one. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
But I'm going to start streaming.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Like, subscribe, and follow.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Please.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Dalton's throw complete there to Thomas. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Let's go. Take him back. That's all we need.
To throw again on second down. Dalton. This is complete to Michael Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Wait. Go back.
Another chance for Dalton.
Oh, my
That's
God.
complete to his running back, Kamara. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. So Dalton now. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the 29, Dalton. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Dalton off play action. Here's Johnson with a reception.
Oh, my God. Bro, come on.
Almost gets to the 10. The Saints passing
Who's going to need outside play, bro?
It's a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown
really
drive
nice.
against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong
run the ball
drive as a
again.
response.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll
Ain't no
be
way this
taken
nigga-
down at the 2-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We use the word relentless
That's
a
not
lot
gonna
with
be
guys
good.
who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about
Move
his
over.
ability to break tackles?
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack's back at the
Oh,
9-yard
my
line.
God, bro.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
It's a wrong play, bro.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time
No,
following
no,
the
no,
penalty.
don't do that. Don't do that.
They'll run it with Kamara. And
You pushed him in the end zone. Goofy.
Alvin Kamara taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Dalton to throw for it. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
No, bro, you're not doing none of that. Whatever. I don't know why you got that in your head.
See what the data tells us? Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time
Oh, wow, yeah.
that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just
What the man? Hey, okay. Whatever.
The Eagles going to take
Whatever.
the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. It's
Oh my God! Come on, man. If I would never jump.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 33 yards that time. Looking to throw. And this is caught by Watkins.
Yes, sir.
They'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Eagles 22, Saints 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
Wait, you see? What is that?
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Saints 13.
You see who this other person is?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Do you see who this other person is on the screen?
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check and on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
I'm too focused on this game.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And
bro, come on. All right, whatever.
Right around the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 26. That gain. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Cincinnati Bengals. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Now Purdy completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, he's getting here, don't do nothing but he all do.
Successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take this
That nigga was
ahead for
supposed to get
about
cool
4.
back.
Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Purdy off the play fake. Rolling to his left. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc. Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Toward the sideline, and look at that.
Oh, y'all slow.
The toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
He'll fire this deep for
Appreciate it.
Ayuk. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
I'm on there.
The story of Icarus in mythology. That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right
I'm
there.
on
Keeps
there.
pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Now Burrow on first down. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow.
Get out of here with that.
It's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Boom! What?
But this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, it's 9-0. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Purdy bootlegging it. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Burrow looking to pass. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
2nd down and goal. Burrow toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They stopped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And Burrow going to throw again.
Oh, no!
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
What is game?
The 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he finds Tyler Kroft. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Throwing here, Purdy. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing.
Touchdown! Joe Mixon from 19 yards away. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that... And now
What the
this
fuck?
is intercepted. My goodness.
This nigga been through it over him, bro.
And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Purdy. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Just a gain of a yard in what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half. Out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Well, not one you see often there, as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Complete to T. Higgins. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Here's 2nd and a yard. From midfield now, Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And they go play action now. Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there of 22. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud.
Ray McCloud. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the move to his left. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. trucks over him. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 30 yards there. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Steps away. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. 4th down try. Here's Purdy. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met it as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy and let him go to work.
That almost felt like Sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the Sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. Gets this into the hands of Samaje Perine. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have this one to win here in the 4th quarter. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And now here's another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Okay, I'm done streaming. I'm done. He quit.